wastewater treatment plant with project manager Homer Arredondo.
Hey.
Homer, why do you think Edison and others are offering grants for wastewater treatment plants to install battery energy storage systems?
Well, if we take a step back, right now as a society, we're going through a transition from conventional to more renewable-based energies. With that comes the challenge of how do you manage that transition, bridge the gap, make sure that you have enough power as you're making that switch. And so one of the issues that Edison's ran into is how do they manage periods of what they call peak demand, when everybody wants electricity all at the same time as you're trying to switch over to renewable energies. And so what a lot of people don't realize is that wastewater treatment plants use around 30% of the electricity, the total electricity that's used by the cities that they provide service to. So that's a lot of electricity. So if Edison can focus on targeting high electricity users, they could put a real dent into these periods of peak demand. And so that's what's kind of going on with these battery energy storage systems, solar field project, is they're trying to target large electricity users such as this plant by helping shave off peak demand so that the whole grid benefits by us reducing our consumption.
Can you show us Piber Wastewater Treatment Plant's battery energy storage system?
Yeah, we're actually standing right in front of it. So right behind me, this gray container, this is our main switchgear. This is where all of the power that feeds our plant comes in from Edison. So what we've done with this battery energy storage system is we basically intercepted that electrical feed, diverted it towards our microgrid controller board, which helps, it's like a supercomputer. It directs the flows of energy with this battery system with Edison, with the demand from our own wastewater treatment plant. So that's what goes on here. And from there, power can either come in or go out of our battery system. So we have 5 batteries set up. This is a 750 kilowatt system, about 2,280 kilowatt hour storage capacity. And then the container closest to me, that's the inverter. So that converts the power from AC, which is what we get from Edison, to DC, which is how batteries like to store their power. And so we can store power coming in, and then when we want to take power back out of the batteries, this converts it back from DC to AC, goes through the microgrid controller, which tells it, am I feeding the plant? Am I feeding Edison? Where is this power being directed to? And with it comes all sorts of safety features to make sure that there's no hiccups along the way.
When was this power pack installed, and what have the benefits been so far?
So it was installed, commissioned, became operational around November of 2022, last year. It's worked out great for us. It's added another much needed energy resiliency option, another backup so that we don't have to run our diesel fuel generator. So now our diesel generator, in cases of emergency, it's really our first case fallback option. Our number one option is always to go with the batteries to use the energy that we've stored in it. Financially, we're expected to save somewhere around $7,000 a year in operational costs, and we expect those savings to actually increase as we bring online this recently constructed desalination and dewatering system that we've upgraded this plant with.
Have we been able to contribute energy back to the grid through the power pack?
Correct. So this system is a little unique in the sense that we purchase energy from Edison when costs are really low for electricity, presumably during the night when nobody's using electricity. We're able to store it in these batteries. And then during the day when electricity is most expensive, we could either use it at our plant, or if the demand from Edison is so high because of just their electrical grid management operation, we will sell some of this excess energy back to Edison and realize some cost savings by doing that.
Are there any plans to install solar panels here at the Piber Wastewater Treatment Plant?
Yes, there is. So when we designed this battery energy storage system, when we went after this opportunity to install this unique system. We did so with the idea that in the future the opportunity may arise to do a large solar field to further supplement this microgrid system. So everything that's been put here has all been done with the idea that we could come in later and further supplement it with solar. So we have plans to take advantage of an empty piece of property next to us, which is where our old treatment plant used to be, and install a large solar field there. And what that will allow us to do is to generate our own electricity, further reduce our costs, add another layer of resiliency protection, and just basically return savings back to our ratepayers.
Howard, do you have any advice for other jurisdictions who may be considering installing battery energy storage systems at their wastewater treatment plants?
Yeah, so as a concept, battery energy storage systems, microgrids, are a potentially great way to add resiliency and reduce your operational costs. Advice that I would have for any other wastewater districts looking to do this is to carefully review and ensure that what you're planning to install won't adversely impact your facility and operations.
Is this the same type of battery energy storage system that will be at the Moore Park Water Reclamation Facility?
Correct. So at our Moore Park Water Reclamation Facility, we're doing a similar battery energy storage system. So that one will be actually a little bit larger than this system, just because that plant is larger itself. It processes more wastewater. The only real other difference is that plant already has a very large solar field. So there's that component of how to integrate the solar field along with the battery energy storage system. Again, how to manage all of that traffic of energy moving one way, moving the other way, coming in through different streams.